Everybody, Houston here, my brother Brandon Wright. What's on your mind?
How you doing, brother?
Welcome to Truckers Pod, everybody. What's going on, Brandon?
Nothing really. I'm, I wish we could have did this at 11, but we got a late start today.
Yeah, I was ready to go this morning. You couldn't do it in the morning. And you called me in the evening. I got
Well, no,
chilling.
I could have did it at 10:30, but by then you was just getting in the shower.
Yeah, in fact, it's about 10:25, 10:28, and I had to take a vicious shit. And you called. I'm like, nah.
Golly, I'm sorry, brother. You didn't have to say all that.
I had to take a vicious boo boo.
Thank you, say it like that. You could have vicious shit like it was just.
The coffee decided he wanted to come out this morning.
I'm sorry, brother. I didn't mean to interrupt your stomach gas.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then I had to do the 2 out of 3 yeses, the shit in the shower. I'll shave later. But man, anyway, the point is we couldn't do it this morning, so we're doing it tonight. First of all, if we're going no further, I want to do a little promo here. If you are in the DeSoto, Texas area, and Halloween's not your thing, it's all good. We're gonna have an alternative called Harvest Fest at 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock at 800 Southampton Road, DeSoto, Texas 75115. We got everything. We got it's all free. We got hay rides, inflatables, trunk or treat, snacks, drinks, gift card giveaways, face painting. I know the snacks and treats are free, but we got face painting. We got games. Got a lot. You come if you feel like it. You can come with your favorite Bible character. Keep it PG if it's out. If you feel like coming as a Bible character, that's cool. Keep it PG. Your costume, if you come in a costume, and it's all good.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir. Well, I told you I'm gonna try to make it down there, but they have me going up to Utah this week, brother.
yeah, over there in Utah.
Yes, sir. Over there in Utah.
Yes, sir. Y'all come on now if you're able to. 2 o'clock to 5. It's a Saturday, October 28th. That's next month, by the way. It's a whole month. But if Halloween's not your thing, you want an alternative, we got you covered. All right. Now, we're talking about you made the point about government benefit, government assistance.
Oh yeah. No, I was messing with you about that. I think you said something about the phone is only for what, 6 months?
Yeah. I signed up for some kind of government phone. I thought it was like forever. And it was like it only lasted 6 months.
And I was like, man, well, I guess it's a little bit of my pride that the reason why I could never go on government assistance. But some people need it, some people don't.
Yeah.
And I was on it. I know what you need. Again, I know you. But it's just like I feel like certain people in the United States take advantage of the system.
Mm-hmm. Working a full-time job, you on disability. You got a full-time job. You on report your wages.
Yeah.
Now I've done that before. I had a job and on disability, but you gotta report your check.
Yeah.
And young people,
they adjusted accordingly.
And young people, listen to me very closely, young people. I made the mistake myself. I'm just learning this. When if you get a paper check, do not throw away the top copy. That's for taxes and whatnot. You need that top copy. Cash the bottom. The bottom is your check. Cash that. Save the top part.
Yeah, because if you throw away the top part and you got to do taxes, that's when it gets crazy. That's when you see how much you've been paying.
I did not know that. I just tore it up. I just tore the top part off. Cashed the check, the bottom part, and went on about my business. But I found out that's for taxes. You need that. But save the top part. If you get a paper check. Very rarely for a paper check.
The only time you don't need to keep that top copy, brother, is if you're a 1099 worker. I don't know if you know what that is. It's basically a worker that's under contract.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that,
Contract workers don't need to keep their copy. They just via their bank account.
but speaking of contract, like far in the world of pro wrestling, man, right, not too long after the merger, Brandon, people was let go.
So long as you ready to go, like quick go.
No, it was fired.
Oh Lord, who was fired?
Let's see. I had a list here this morning. Let's see here. List of released wrestlers from WWE 2023. Let's see here. List of now the wrestling world released is just the soft way of saying you got fired. Let's see here.
I'm waiting on this list right quick because yeah, who got fired?
Not too long after the merger, too, man. Some of these I can understand. Some of these just like, ouch. Now, as of 2027, as of September 27th, these are the people. Hang on a second. Puts 9, 27, 23. Okay. These are the rosters that were that's the current people. We need the former folk. Okay. Here we go here. These are the people that got released as of 9/21. And the thing that keeps on going, man. We got Dolph Ziggler, Elias, Aaliyah, Rick Boogs, Emma. Some of these people you probably won't know. Some of these people you probably remember. Top Dollar, Shelton Benjamin, Dana Brooke, Mustafa Ali, Mansoor, Mace. I don't know him. Oh, that's Maximum Male Bottles, Mason Shanky. That's messed up.
Yep.
You don't know Maximum Male Models.
I might do, brother. I gotta see a picture.
You don't know them.
Okay.
Commander Aziz. I wasn't feeling him. I wasn't feeling him anyway. Quincy Elliott. This dude's like Goldust Jr. Pretty much. I didn't like him anyway. I tried to give him a chance. I didn't like him anyway. It's like Goldust Jr. Bryson Montana from NXT. Yusa Leon. Daniel Arthur. Wait a minute, hold on. These are young folks here. They should have all WWE folks. Okay, yeah. Alexis Gray, Brooklyn Berlow, Matt Riddle, King Giro, Abiel. That's messed up. Melanie, can't pronounce the last name. Those are the folks that got released since the 21st. Now they do have,
I say, boy, they just getting with everybody. They doing some price cuts over there.
Yeah. Now the good news is they have in their contract that they're gonna get paid for the next 3 months. The next 90 days they can't wrestle anywhere else, but they still gonna be taken care of and paid and all that stuff. But you can't wrestle anywhere else for 90 days. That's 3 months. You can't. You can make appearances all day long. You can't get in the ring and wrestle for the next 90 days because technically you're still, we fired you. You're still intellectual property of World Wrestling Entertainment. On the on that last 90-day period, you're free to go. You can wrestle wherever your heart's desire. You can go to the United States. All these companies here. You go to Ring of Honor, AEW. Or actually, Ring of Honor is presented by AEW nowadays. Impact Wrestling, New Japan Pro Wrestling over there in Japan. All the Canadian wrestling companies. So wherever you want to wrestle, go for it. But most of the people have a 90-day clause in their contract. They can't wrestle anywhere. But in spite of the loss we have a game, Jade Cargill of AEW has signed a dotted line. She is now a contracted superstar of WWE. She's in Florida right now, training, getting ready for her debut on Raw or SmackDown, nowhere. But she's going to be on the main roster. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, Jade Cargill came to us from AEW. Her first match in AEW was with Shaquille O'Neal against Cody Rhodes and I forgot the girl name. But it's a place of Cody Rhodes' wife. She was pregnant at the time, so you can't wrestle when you're pregnant. So she had a replacement, and they faced Jade Cargill and Shaquille O'Neal over there in
I said, wow.
Yeah, over there in AEW. She was released from her AEW contract, and now she's coming over to WWE. Now, I wish all the released athletes well. And I remember wrestlers said there's life outside the E. He's talking about WWE. All these wrestling promotions, do your thing. You find success elsewhere. God bless you. But let's not forget, this don't mean like forever you can't come back. We've had plenty of people fired that came back. So it's not goodbye forever from WWE. It's like, hey, go do your thing. And maybe one day we'll see you back here.
Well, hopefully they take care of the athletes after they release them. Well, not like really take care of them, but at least help them transition.
Yeah.
Hold on, did they start recording, bro?
Yeah, this is part 2. So we're going to keep it moving. So I'm gonna say that's going to be part 1. It cut off. It's all good. But
brother, you did this to me last time.
I normally have a dual recording.
Because you did this to me last time. We had a great show.
Yeah, I normally have a dual recording, but my other laptop is dying. I need to charge it up. So I'm on my iPad right now.
Ready? You talking about me now? Why wasn't you ready? Now I'm messing with you, but yeah. Next time we need you ready though.
I stay ready, man. I had PE coach told me. She said, "Son, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready."
Well, this time you didn't stay ready because you usually be doing recording. You're not doing it because the laptop did. Put it on charge.
Yeah, I do need to charge it up though.
Yeah.
So what's going on in the video game world, Brandon?
Nothing. Waiting on this update from COD. They got a new update on Call of Duty. We got Spawn in the game. Finally, Spawn is getting some recognition. Hopefully, I'm gonna make this a dual little thing right here. Hopefully, they bring Spawn the animation back. Because anybody that done watch Spawn, it's not for kids. But I guarantee you, if you was a kid watching Spawn, you was into it.
Yes, sir.
2K right now, I'm getting a whole lot of crazy messages about 2K being too arcadish this year. Probably what it is. Next week I'll actually be on the game a little bit more because I'm currently right now I'm just on Apex. If anybody else play Apex out there, Songwrite, that's my username for my PC without the I. But hit me up on Apex. Let's play.
I was doing my little reading here, and I thought about trying to get a little something. So I read you the story of Moses and the burning bush, and you fell asleep on me, by the way, right when it was getting good. I mean, I didn't know
you was gonna do me like that on the show today.
Right, the story was getting good, and you was like, I'm like, brother, this is the best part of the story. You sleep,
brother. You gotta. Man, I be tired, bro. I work.
Yeah.
Guys, my folks do not understand this, and this is not me throwing shots at them. Like when I come home from work, I come home to go get in my bed.
Mm-hmm.
Like other than that, when I'm out and about, I'm on the road, I'm going out to a store, I'm going to eat with my family or something like that. That's me doing out things. That means I'm still woke. But boy, when I come home, I hit that bed. Mm-hmm. And we have a Bible study thing that goes on. Now, I ain't gonna, if my brother catch me when I am driving, I'm all for it. I'm all woke, I'm all engaged. Boy, the first thing he asked me now is, are you comfortable? If I say if I'm comfortable, that means I'm laying down, which means I'm gonna be engaged for about an hour to 30 minutes before you start hearing me snore. And I don't know if y'all noticed this by now, but my brother has a monotone. Unless he's talking about wrestling, he has a very straight tone. And he would have been a perfect school teacher because everybody in his class is going to sleep. They are, brother. You have a as they call it, a soothing voice. Like,
appreciate you.
Yeah, that's not a compliment. It is. It is a compliment, but also not a compliment because you ever have a child. Oh yeah, all you have to do is talk to them. They gonna go to sleep. But when you get to talking about wrestling, you gonna wake them up.
Oh yeah. Now I'm gonna share a little something here. I'm gonna read this and I'm gonna ask you a question afterwards. So, it's Exodus chapter 5. Exodus chapter 5. Moses and Aaron go to Pharaoh. So after this presentation to Israel's leaders, Moses and Aaron went and spoke to Pharaoh. They told him, "This is what the Lord said, the God of Israel. Let my people go, so they may hold a festival in my honor in the wilderness." Is that so? Pharaoh retorted. Who is the Lord? And why should I listen to him and let them go? I don't know the Lord. I don't know let your people go. And Moses and Aaron persisted. The God of the Hebrews has met with us. They declared, "Let us go on a 3-day journey." So I'm gonna come back to that right there. Let's go on a 3-day journey to the wilderness, so we may offer sacrifices to the Lord our God. If we don't, he would kill us with a plague with the sword. And Moses replied, "Moses and Aaron, why are you distracting the people from their task? Get back to work." Look, there are many of your people there are many people of your people in the land, and you're stopping them from working, making bricks without straw. The same day, Pharaoh sent an order to the Egyptian slave drivers, to the Israelite foremen, do not supply any more straw for making bricks. Make people give themselves. You are still require them to make the same amount of bricks as before. Don't reduce the quota. They are lazy. That's why they're saying, let's go out, let us go and offer sacrifices to the Lord our God. Load them up with more work. Make them sweat. I'll teach them listen to lies. Pharaoh, so the slave drivers and the foremen went out and told the people, "This is what Pharaoh says: I will not provide you any more straw. Go and get it for yourselves. Find whatever you can, but you must provide the same. We must produce the same bricks as before." So the people scattered throughout the land of Egypt in search of stubble to use as straw. Meanwhile, the Egyptian slave drivers continued to push hard. Reach your quota of bricks just as you did before. Just as you did when we provided you with straw, they demanded. They whipped the Israelites foremen they had put in charge of the work crews. "Why haven't you met your quotas yesterday or today?" they demanded. The Israelite foreman went and told Pharaoh, pleaded with him. "Please don't treat your servant like this," they begged. We haven't given no straw, but the slave drivers still demand make bricks. We are being beaten. We are being beaten, but it's not our fault. Your own people are to blame. Pharaoh shouted, "You are just lazy. That's why you saying let's go offer sacrifices to the Lord. Now go back to work. No straw be given to you, but you must provide the same. You must produce the same quota of bricks." The Israelite foreman could see that they were in serious trouble. They were told, you must not reduce the same number of bricks you make each day. As they left Pharaoh's court, they confronted Moses and Aaron, who were waiting outside for them. The foreman said to them, "May the Lord judge you and punish you for making us stink before Pharaoh and his officials. You will put a sword in their hands to kill us." So then Moses went back to the Lord and protested, Why have you brought all this trouble to your own people, the Lord? Why did you send me? Ever since I came to Pharaoh as your spokesman, he has been more brutal to your people, and you have done nothing to rescue them. I'm gonna come back to that. So
yeah, we're gonna come back to that.
Now, if you Pharaoh, I'm sorry with you. If you on Pharaoh's side, if you're Pharaoh, would you let the people go to as they say have a festival for 3 days?
If, brother, if I like this, we're reading the book, and if I knew that plagues was gonna come, frogs and all this blood, rain, let go pray this. The thing about it is, like, as you was reading the story, because I remember you went into great detail. They said they was coming back in 3 days. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So why not let them go for 3 days and then come back and do the work?
Okay, let's flip it. Let's say you were a Hebrew slave. Let's say your father, your grandfather. Now, all due respect to women, but the time men were more significant in the Bible is what it is. I'm not saying women are not significant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not saying women don't have position. I'm saying this particular time, the Bible focused more on the man than the woman. Let's say you, your father, your grandfather, his father, 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 all the way up. Y'all were slaves. All you know is slavery. You grew up in slavery. You were born in slavery. You probably gonna die in slavery. And y'all go to Pharaoh. Let's go in the wilderness and worship for 3 days. Honestly, Brandon. If you were them, would you come back?
No. Nah, being the slave. No, I'm not coming back.
It's like that's why I don't blame Pharaoh. I play devil's advocate. I don't blame Pharaoh because they're not coming back, and I let them go to worship for 3 days. As they say, they're not coming back. They pack all their stuff, which they need anyway. You're gonna find it out if you read the book of Exodus. You're gonna find out we're gonna have sacrifices to God. We need lambs. We need lambs. We need rams. We need some kind of animal sacrifice. How we know what to do until we get there. So we're gonna pack up. We're gonna go worship 3 days. If I'm them, I'm not coming back.
Well, I get you.
I don't blame Pharaoh.
This is what I say. If you knew all this was coming behind me, not letting them go, I would let them go.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and because look, as we find out in the Bible all the time, brother, God is a man of His word.
Oh yeah.
Now, the only time I seen that He adjusted His word, because I'm not gonna say he was straight out lying, but He adjusted the word. Is in that same book when He said, none of y'all who complain, bellyaches, none will see the goddamn city of milk and honey. Mm-hmm. And they did.
Yep. Now, this right here, this is the Lord's response to Moses, chapter 6. Exodus chapter 6. Yeah. The Lord told Moses, now you will see what I would do to Pharaoh. When he feels the force of my strong hand, he will let the people go. In fact, he will force them to leave his land. The God said to Moses, I am Yahweh, the Lord. I appeared to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob as El Shaddai, God Almighty, but I did not reveal my name, Yahweh, to them. And I reaffirmed my covenant with them. Under its terms, I promised to give the land of Canaan to where they're not living as foreigners. You can be sure that I have heard the groans of the people of Israel who are now slaves to Egypt. And I am well aware of my covenant with them. Verse 6 here. Therefore go say to the people of Israel, I am the Lord. I will free you from your oppressors, from your oppression, and will rescue you from your slavery in Egypt. I will redeem you with a powerful hand and great acts of judgment. I will claim you as my own people. And I will be your God. Then you will know that I am the Lord. I am the Lord who freed you from your oppression in Egypt. I will bring you to the land I swore to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I'll give it to you as your very own possession. I am the Lord. God makes it very clear His name.
Yeah.
I am the Lord. So Moses told the people of Israel what the Lord had said, but they refused to listen anymore. They had become too discouraged by the brutality of their slavery. Then the Lord said to Moses, go back to Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, and tell them tell him to tell the people of Israel to leave his country. But Lord, Moses rejected. My own people won't even listen to me. How can I expect Pharaoh to listen? I'm such a clumsy speaker. But the Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron and gave them orders for the Israelites and for Pharaoh, the king of Egypt. The Lord commanded Moses and Aaron to lead his people out of Egypt. Now, this right here, I'm gonna actually skip this part. This is a very long ancestry thing. It's different tribes of Israel. I'm gonna skip that part.
Okay.
We don't have we got time. I'm not gonna do that right at the moment. But verse 26. The Moses and Aaron named in this list are the same ones whom the Lord said lead my people out of the land of Egypt like an army. It was Moses and Aaron spoke to the people, spoke to Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, about the people of Israel, about leading the people out of Egypt. When the Lord spoke to Moses in the land of Egypt, he said, I am the Lord. Go tell Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, everything I am telling you. But Moses argued with the Lord. I can't do it. I'm such a clumsy speaker. Why first listen to me? The Lord became Aaron's. Oh, this is my favorite part right here. Aaron's staff becomes a serpent. The Lord said to Moses, pay close attention to this. I will make you seem like God to Pharaoh, and your brother will be your prophet. Tell Aaron everything I've commanded you, and Aaron must command Pharaoh to let the people of Israel leave his country. But I'll make Pharaoh's heart stubborn. I will multiply my miraculous signs and wonders in the land of Egypt. Then Pharaoh refused to listen to you. So I will bring down my fist on Egypt. I rescue my forces, my people, my Israelites, the Israelites, from the land of Egypt with great acts of judgment. Hang on a second here. When I raise my hand, my powerful hand, and bring out the Israelites, the Egyptians will know that I am the Lord. Well, the Lord ain't playing games.
Oh no, again, brother, I get. Like I said, that's the only time. Like I said, in this story right there, that's the only time he ever adjusted. You know, because I know we gonna go into it more also than on so, but that's the only time I ever see him adjust.
Well, that's later on. This is
later on.
They're still in Egypt in this particular part of the story. We're at verse 6 here.
I get you.
Yeah, that's later on though.
I get you.
I'll call my man. I'll second here, verse 6. So the Lord did just as Aaron. So Aaron and Moses did just as the Lord commanded them. Moses was 80 years old, and Aaron was 83 when they made their demands to Pharaoh. Then the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, Pharaoh would demand, show me a miracle. And he does just say to Aaron, take the staff, throw it down in front of Pharaoh, it'll become a serpent. So Moses and Aaron went to Pharaoh and did as the Lord commanded them. Aaron threw down the staff before Pharaoh and his officials and became a serpent. The Pharaoh called in his own wise men and sorcerers, and the Egyptian magicians, and they did the same thing with their magic. They threw down their staffs, and they also became serpents. But Aaron's staff swallowed up their staffs. The Pharaoh's heart, however, remained hard. He refused to let the people go. He refused to listen, just as the Lord had predicted. And that begins the plagues. It's quite interesting.
No. I get that. That's interesting. You know, they done made movies. They didn't, and then you got the actual book. Mm-hmm. But all I can say on that is, you know, when the plagues coming, like I'm gonna say it like this: even if I was Pharaoh and I didn't believe it, after the first plague, it was time. Mm-hmm. It was time. The flies was bad. Mm. You know. What was the first plague, bro? I forgot.
The water, the plague of blood.
The plague of blood.
So like they go down to the water. Pharaoh's in the water. I was like, look, so they go down Pharaoh while he's in the river, and Moses takes his staff, just in the water, the whole sea turns bloody. Now, if you have that, let's also say you drinking water, that water becomes bloody. You got water stored up, that becomes blood. No matter how you spin it, water gonna turn into blood.
See, right there. That would have been enough.
You can have water sitting around, and all of a sudden, that's now blood. You can be drinking some water, boom, blood. You have fresh water poured out, they're gonna turn the blood right in there. So no matter how you spin it, you're gonna have bloody water until further does something.
That was enough right there.
Yeah.
That was enough. That was enough for me to say, let them go.
I think
at this point you got all these whipping people, bro. You just gonna have to all these goddamn slave masters. You want to something that they have to start working.
I think I'm gonna do like a series on this. I believe so. The next time we'll finish the story up.
All right, no, that's no problem.
Yeah.
But also I had a tech thing too, because Apple had. I have to actually go into my phone and see it, but they announced that the iPhone 15 is coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't, like, brother, again, I know you ain't iOS, but we had an update for our iPhone 14s, and for the most part, the update is pretty fire. Like, it's finishing our sentences, the texting is better, just the overall performance of the phone is better.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see I still do see myself switching back to Android. I will keep an iPhone, but it's just gonna be like I will mostly be on my Android because Apple, oh my god, overpriced is one thing. The simplicity is wonderful, but it's just like I say, it's overpriced. And I know what I'm getting with Galaxy. I'm getting a computer, I'm getting a whole computer. Like sometimes, and I just don't get that with Apple. And then I don't know what it is to if anybody's with Verizon. And you in the Phoenix area, you know, I get crappy service. I've never got drop calls with AT&T. But with Verizon, I get so many more drop calls and stuff like that. My friend got this little running joke with me. He just says, "Oh, Verizon just nice, but they love for me to pay my bill." Yeah, but that's what's going on with tech and Apple and stuff like that. Brother, you got that. Matter of fact, brother, what happened to your iPhone? Wasn't you supposed to be coming over to the world of Apple?
Yeah, my mom put me on a plane after the yearly review she had to get, and when that's done, I join her plane and get an iPhone.
Okay. Yeah. I said you were supposed to be coming over here to Team iPhone. Maybe if you come to iPhone, I might stay. But you've been Android for so long. I don't even think you don't even know what Apple is. You thought it was a real Apple or some shit.
I do, but I pay it.
But you don't let me call. You don't let me FaceTime you on that stuff.
Nah, I don't know about FaceTime, man. You can just regular call me, bro.
I'd rather FaceTime you. I got to see the mannerisms. Matter of fact, I know you use your email for that, right? For your iPad?
Yeah.
Your emails? Okay, that's good. One of these days, I'm going to just input that in this FaceTime you guys. Because you always say you want us to do the shows in person. That's the most in person we're going to get right there.
I gotta find a way to... if we do that, I gotta find a way to record, able to record it.
Oh, you can screen record. You can record it via the iPad. So you can record it like that and then post it.
A lot of people over on Wrestling Tracks, my other show, a lot of people ask me why I don't do video. I'd rather do videos because it's not like a video. I got retake. I can't get a perfect shot. Audio, I can edit stuff out, put stuff in there. Boom, no problem. Video, it is what it is.
Well, that's the point of having you a good setup. I ain't saying you have to go out there and buy the most expensive cameras. But just have your a great setup, so like an office setup, so where you're sitting down and you're gonna be sitting there for the remainder, for your show. You can actually you can edit that, brother.
Yeah, but then like
It's gonna put your editing skills to the test, but.
And then when I do the show. I like every now and then I gotta take multiple takes because I can't get that one perfect take. That's why
I get that.
That's why I'm cool with audio. I can just I don't like that. Take it out. No, I like that. Put it add this and that.
No, I get you. Yeah. I get you. It's just about what you want to do the purpose. Because I was about to say, I know you asking me to be able to come down there, and for the most part, what's crazy is I do be down there, but the people I'm contracted with, and I bring loads into Dallas, I usually don't get to stop. Yeah. So I just drop it and then I go right back to work. Like I go literally right back to Arizona. But one of these days I'm gonna actually get to stop. And that's gonna be wonderful.
Oh yeah. I remember little story time for you, ladies and gentlemen. You're gonna hear I remember a lot on this show.
We're just that old.
Yeah. I remember back in the day, like I don't know why, but for some reason Sonya would let me comb her hair. I don't know why I wanted to do it in the first place, but every now and then Sonya doing it, I would sit on her back, I comb her hair. I don't know why, but hey.
I don't know why neither, but I knew in that moment, like I told you, we did not mess with you. I didn't ask no questions. Because I wasn't trying to get my ass whooped. But in those moments, it was leave LA alone. That's the quickest way to get your ass whooped. If you're doing something for moms, and so it was just leave them alone.
I see Sonya sitting there just chilling, not going there, comb her hair and everything. And then the fact that she let me do it in the first place, but there's no reason to comb her hair.
Hey, Sonya did. It's like that's one of those parents that when Sonya comes from work, she go lay down. We can go in there and play. Now, don't be too loud. Don't vex her ass, or you catching that ass whooping. So the best thing we'll do is, because I remember we used to be Adrian used to be like this. I'm mostly me because my sister is 7 years apart from me. But if we wanted to go do something, eat something, it's best to put mom to sleep. So you'll go comb her hair, put her to sleep. It's like singing a lullaby to a dragon. Put her to sleep, and then we can go cause all type of chaos.
One time I came home, I was going to it's about 2003, 2002. I was still in elementary school, something like that. I came home for no reason, Brandon. Made my mom a honey sandwich. She never did that sandwich.
Did she eat it?
Huh?
Did she eat it?
I don't think so. No, I know she did. For no reason at all. I made her a honey sandwich, like literally honey, 2 pieces of bread, a honey sandwich. I don't know why the hell I did that, but hey.
I would eat it.
Yeah.
I like honey sandwiches.
She was like, okay, thank you. Probably never ate that sandwich. Wait till I left and probably threw it away.
Lord have mercy. You know what? I'm going to ask her about that. I don't want to know that she eat it.
I don't think she remember, but yeah.
Oh.
I was at home one time, and my mom. This had to be the summertime. My mom go to work. I'll be home by myself, and every night and then she leaves some food on the stove. Well, this is part of. If I had a book, this would be Lee's dumbest ideas.
Oh yeah.
So
now that's a segment.
So it was spaghetti in the pot. I'm like, I don't want to take the spaghetti out and heat it up individually. I want to heat all this up at one time. So my dumb ass decided, put it in the microwave. The whole pot. Burned in. If I ain't. When I saw that smoke, I was like, oh no, this ain't gonna be good. And Ma came home at the worst possible time when the smoke started filling the kitchen. That was an ass whooping right there.
Yes, sir. I don't whoop your ass.
Mm.
Yeah, we're gonna. This is a segment. These dumbest ideas. This is a great one, brother. What convinced you? Because see, I like to ask questions after I whoop your ass. I like to ask questions. What convinced you to put a whole motherfucking pot, a metal pot, in the microwave?
Well, I told you I wanted to heat it up all at one time. It'd be hot. I wanted to take it out, put it in the microwave.
So,
you know.
I know Tania taught you better than this. Because my mom, the reason how we found out metal and nuclear waves of the microwave don't go together is that you got that spark that you leave in your food.
Yeah.
And then it starts sparking in that motherfucker. And then you get like, why is the microwave tripping? Why is it making these zap noises? And it's because you got a metal fork in there. So imagine putting a whole goddamn metal pot in there.
Ooh, yeah, that was dumb as fuck.
Yes, sir.
And one time, like years later, I'm at Walmart. This was here in Texas. We were at I got where Walmart was at. My parents are taking forever. I'm done shopping, all my stuff. They taking forever. I'm saying what's taking so long. I go over there. They wrapping up. I go back to where I was at the exit waiting on them. My stuff is gone.
Yo, what?
My bag, my purchases are gone.
Hold on, what happened? Did somebody take it?
So probably did. I had the best. I had a DVD in there. I had a cord for my DVD player. I was gonna put in the like the AV cord to DVD player. A DVD had some cookies and the drink, and all that was gone.
So, brother, I got this. This is my next question because we're only gonna do 3. We're only gonna do 1 more after this. Where did you leave it?
I left it at the exit.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Yeah.
That was
I should have just brought it with me, but I was like, what's taking them so long? I go over there, see what they wrapping up, and I go back to my spot, and it's gone.
What convinced you to? Yeah, brother. That's crazy. It's crazy. You're doing a lot of stuff there, brother.
Yeah. We've all done stupid shit at some point in our life.
Oh yeah, brother. Look, again, it ain't just you. I done had my dumb moments too.
Oh yeah, what are those moments?
Brother, I can't really divulge those moments at the time because you kind of got me on the spot. I gotta choose which ones to tell you, but mine are probably just it pales in comparison to yours. I've never got something like left something that I purchased and got it taken from me. Never put a whole metal pot in the microwave. Now, don't get me wrong. I have cooked something. You know, as you're a child, you learning how to cook and stuff, and had something kind of like burn up on me. And Mom walked in on that and was like, you know, she didn't really whip my ass, so she was like, you learning how to cook. But you got to realize you can't cook things because when I cook, brother, and this is no lie, I'm hungry. I'm ready to eat now. So I can express cook. I don't know if you know what that like how you said you got an express version of the express gospel.
Yeah. I'm
trying to cook as fast as possible because I'm hungry. But you can't cook at really high temps that quick, and then your food's gonna be unevenly cooked and all that. So I mean, I had to learn about all this good stuff.
By the way, we referred to this book of Mark. That's what I call the Express Gospel.
Yeah, the Express Gospel. So basically, I remember one time what it was. I think it was an egg or something like that. I was frying the egg. Boy, that egg burnt up in 2.3 seconds. It had the whole house smoking. And Sonya didn't get mad. She opened the back door. I never forget this happened in Brookstown. She opened the back door, let all the smoke out, and she just said, "You got." She said, "If you're gonna do something, do it right." Basically, that was the thing. Now, to this day, because I cook like that, I can't bake for shit. Yeah, man. Bacon is not my sister and Sonya got that. Bacon is not my strong suit because you gotta measure precisely. You gotta right temperature and all that. No, I'm hungry now. that was my one cooking boo boo. You know, I remember one time. I had another one. I burnt up my mom's pot. Now anybody knows. My mom, she knows she loves real heavy metal pots. She had as they call Magna-like pots. So my mom has a whole Magna-like pot set. To this day, that's still in storage. Old ass pot sets. And I remember I burnt up one of her pots one time. I never forget. I was boiling some eggs. I just forgot they was on the stove. And boy, that pot turned black. And my dumb ass went through it across the fence in the neighbor's yard. Why did that? That was an ass whooping. Now see, brother, that was an ass whooping.
Yeah.
That's why he's like, motherfucker, you can clean this. I don't care if you burnt the shit up, but you gotta put in some elbow grease to clean it. Which I ain't gonna lie, most of my ass whoopings or moments was literally just because I was too scared. Like with my mom, it was always I'm more scared of her reaction to certain shit. Yeah, and you know, being Sonya ain't gonna really whoop you. She gonna slap the shit out your ass first. And that's where it be hurting. You don't want to get slapped right quick. So that's why you try to hurry up and go hide the shit or something like that. That's what I was mostly scared of. Now, my dad, on the other hand, see, he was a blue-collar worker. I just didn't want him to touch me at all. Because he had rough hands. And when he would ball his fist, at the time, I'm a little boy, his fist is about the size of a wall locker to me. I don't want to get hit by none of that. You got me messed up, bro. So I ain't going to do shit to piss you off. You know, Sonya, I can talk to Sonya a little bit, but him, it wasn't no talking to him. He was right. His way of the highway, for real. You know, but yeah, that was two of my boo-boo moments as far as cooking moments. Also, brother, I don't know if you know this one too. This is gonna be my last one. My sister tried to kill me at a young age, brother. Yeah, my sister. When I was a baby, my mom tells this story, and I do believe it because I have a little recollection of it. But Adrian tied me up in like a little pig and put an apple in my mouth and stuffed me into the oven. Luckily, I don't know if you remember the house, but my mom, before she would go to work, because I was way younger at the time, because we was in elementary school, she would take all the knobs, like the knobs, we had a gas stove, she would take all the knobs off the stove and put them in a drawer. You know, so that was her way of telling us not, if we seen that, we knew not to cook, or something like that, until we got older when she started leaving them. But yeah, my sister put me in the oven and tried to bake my ass.
Like a pig.
Like a pig, like a little Cornish hen. Tied my arms up behind my back, tied my legs up, put me in there with my underwear and put an apple in my mouth.
Wow. That is so messed up.
It is. She also stuffed me. Yeah, Adrian also stuffed me in the dryer and cut it on too. But that was fun though.
They put you in the dryer and turn it on.
Yeah, but if you put your hands out and your feet out, at the time, I was a small little child, I remember, and you'll basically spin around in there, you know, and then she opened the door, and I just get out all drunk and shit and just walk into a wall.
Yeah. Well, Adrian is all, you know, Adrian was always, how I put this, special.
What you mean?
Well, for one, putting you in the microwave, the oven, and then put you in the dryer, turn the sucker on.
Well, she wasn't special. I was just probably, okay, in those cases, but I can honestly say this, I vexed the shit out of my sister. I irritated her to the max. Like, so for some of this shit I deserve, I'm not going to even lie. I can't say she was special for it. Like, Adrian was, again, we're 7 years apart. So, when I'm months, she's 7. Mm-hmm. Okay. Then you go from, when I'm 7, now she's 14. Then, now that I'm 10, she's 17. So that's when most of my irritation started with Adrian. When I turned 10, 11, and 12 years old. And the whole time, she's a whole adult. She's getting considered to be an adult, but I still want to play with her like she's my little sister.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, that's kind of where we divided it. Because Adrian was going off to be an adult. I still, to this day, I tell people I am nothing but a big-ass child. And I really am.
Mm-hmm.
Still love video games. I love anime. I still irritate. Now, it's just an upgrade now because I do big irritation things with my mother.
Mm-hmm.
I just get in there and just sit by the feet of the bed or something by her and just talk to her. And she's like, boy, if you don't leave me the fuck alone, I'm just trying to go to sleep. You know?
Having kids, having kids is like, having kids is like, all right, you remember the scene from Shrek? When Donkey followed Shrek home when kids kept on talking?
Yeah.
That's basically how having kids is.
Yeah. Well, it's so, when I tell you, I don't really, because I know a lot of people say I don't talk about it a lot. I don't talk about, I don't talk about my dad a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't really talk about my family life a lot at all. Like, if you can get it out of me if you just ask me, but I usually don't talk about it. But I really did, like, because my mom asked me one time, she was like, Brandon, did you think you had a nice childhood as growing up? I said, it was meh. And she was like, what? So you said I wasn't a good parent? I said, no, it's not that you wasn't a good parent. I say I learned how to be grown very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, other children would be riding a bicycle or something like that. I'm in there learning how to run a cleaning company as a teenager. I'm learning about, that's why, brother, you want to know why I'm so great at math. It's thanks to my mother and some of the people that was in my life that was teaching me these things. And I'm watching adults be adults and do things. So I didn't really, that's why I'm now being where I'm at now, I'm kind of like, I'm still a big ass kid. Like I'm finding out about TV shows that I'd never seen when I was a child. Like I always mess people up when I say this. I didn't see The Color Purple until I was 25.
Oh, my mom loved The Color Purple. Lord have mercy.
Lord, brother, I didn't. First of all, I'll be honest with people. Like, brother, I don't think you remember, but when I was a kid, do you remember how I used to dress?
Barely.
I know you don't. Fairly. Blue jeans, a button-down white shirt, and cowboy boots. That was all the time when I was a child. All the time. And that was me, bro. I was, as my mom would call me, her little man.
Man, I remember, I learned real quick at Sonya's house. Bring your own damn toys.
Oh, yeah.
Real quick.
We ain't let you play without shit. We were some selfish ass kids. Yeah.
I remember Brandon had one particular toy. It was a dinosaur head. The dinosaur movie was real big at the time.
Yes, I remember that. Brother, you know I still got that dinosaur head?
You still got it?
Brother, I still have that dinosaur head.
Wow. I remember I grabbed it, and the moment I touched it.
Over that.
Huh?
We fought over that.
Oh, yeah. The moment I touched it, Brandon had to fit. Now, mind you, all my toys at the house, so I didn't have no toys to play with. Brandon got all these nice toys, and he ain't sharing none.
I wasn't sharing shit. Brother, you gotta remember, again, my sister's 7 years apart. She will play with me back when she was 17, but as soon as I turned 11 and Adrian turned 18, oh yeah, Adrian was having no more of that. She didn't want to have nothing to do with her brother, her baby.
Mm-hmm.
I was mad. But yeah, but coming with that is that Adrian she didn't touch my toys, that I didn't feel like electronic toys too.
Mm-hmm.
Adrian didn't give a crap.
He had a nice, I believe he had, I think it was a chest. A wooden chest, I believe.
Chest. Yep.
Yeah.
Building toys.
I remember correctly, it was black or brown.
It was brown.
Yeah.
I don't know what my mom did with that chest. I think it got thrown away. Yeah, because Dad used to have my PlayStation in it. They used to have toys in it. Shit. I know what that chest was for. When Sonya used to say, go play, that meant Go get in that chest and don't bother me for the next 4-5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she was like, that means I had enough of your black ass. Like, it's crazy.
I had a dog named Pork Chop, Brandon. I want to say it was Pork Chop or Moses. One of the two. Pork Chop or Moses. Anyway, we outside playing. He went into the house and never came back out.
What y'all did to Pork Chop?
So I actually went under the house looking for him. Can't find his body. Like by now he probably did. Can't find him nowhere.
You going under the house is surprising.
Yeah, at the time I could feel under the house.
Now you know where I was going with this.
Yeah. A lot of interesting stuff under the house, man. I tell you.
Oh yeah. I'm not. I know I wasn't made for outside work. Mind you, my daddy's mechanic. You know, I done seen him do some crazy. Now, let's go into a segment like I call the stupid shit that adults do. This is when I was a kid and I watched this. I was watching my dad fix on the oven, brother, and a gas oven at that. And my dad smoked cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
And this one time he was going, and he stuck his head in there. And I seen his ass jump back like he caught the Holy Ghost.
Mm.
You know, but all you see is a big ass fire cloud that, you know, came out. Just went poof. And all of his pigment on his, what it was at that time, on his left arm was gone. Eyebrows, eyelashes, facial hair. I'm talking about he looked like a nice egg. He said, shit, that's the last time I smoked. And he laughed it off like he did. Like, brother, I know that hurt.
Mm-hmm.
He laughed that shit off like, well, they gonna never stick my head in the gas oven no more smoking the damn cigarette. Like, man, brother, mind you, at this point, my passed away into his 60s. But I looked at him, I looked at the oven, I said, yep, that's exactly why y'all good with y'all hands. I ain't gonna never do that shit. That right there taught me to never do mess with like fixing stuff. And also I didn't see like bad stuff happen with fixing on cars and stuff like that. Like some like pinch his finger or not, you know, like struggling with bolts and shit. I'm like, bro, look, I ain't even about to. But now, you know what's crazy about it? But now I wish I did learn. Like he's dead now. Let him say so, rest in peace. But now I did wish I learned the mechanical side of fixing cars and stuff. Because now I got a 750 horsepower car, and I have to take it to the dealership to get work done on it now, and which means I have to pay extravagant prices. So I do have those things. I wish I would have learned from an old man. You know.
The thing about the old man, I'm gonna tell you something. Sometimes you love him. Sometimes you get on your nerves, but we love him though.
Yo, bro, get on your nerves. Like, brother, as guys, we get on each other's nerves, but we quickly be like, we disregard each other and we're just like, what's going on? You know, and we'll get over it. But boy, when you're dead young nerves, I swear to God, that's a different type of irritation because I feel like as a man, you're not supposed to irritate another man.
Right.
Just say what you gotta say and leave it alone. See, the difference between my dad and your dad is he didn't have to say shit. Like me and my mom, we always say this, and I still say this today. Your kids are supposed to have a safe fear of you, a safe fear.
Well,
like
I think we're gonna use the word reference in this situation.
Yeah, like my dad, the way I referenced it, safe fear. Like I had a safe fear of the old man. So when he actually did vex me, it's best to just walk away from him. See, when my mom vexed me, she actually gave me an opportunity to explain myself. Like, hey, this is that. Nah, he doesn't do that. He just looked at you. And sometimes that look was so vexing.
Yeah.
You know, I remember one time he told me something, but I can't. Like, this is gonna come back to it. But he had told me something to go do, and I knew it was wrong, but I didn't say shit. And then once he got there, he said, "What happened? You told me to do this. I did it, but you knew it was wrong. But I ain't arguing with you, big dog."
Now, the thing about that, like, the only time, like, for that when we were children, this is the thing, like, when you're older, you honor you respect your father. When you're young, you obey your father. So, like, the only time you can you don't have to do what they tell you to do. If they tell you something wrong, and this probably would never happen to any parent, any child. The parent tell you something wrong. You know it's wrong. It is wrong, and they tell you to do it. That's the only time you can say no.
Not my fault.
Yeah. Now.
And the thing that he's gonna ask you to do is basically something probably mechanical. That's that. And see, if you know logically, this is why to this day, brother, I'm a logical person.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going to one thing, then I got another thing to do that equals 2. So 1 + 1 = 2. See, when 1 + 1 start equals 3, I'm like, I get to saying stuff, I get to verbally saying things. Because I know it's not right at this point.
Yeah.
That was the only man in history, like, when he told me to do something, if it equals 3, just go do it. Because when he see that it's wrong, then he gonna be like, damn, I shouldn't have told him to do it like that. I didn't know he was gonna do it like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when he started allowing me then to say, hey, bro, and this is what he told me, brother. Because I can't recollect. It's gonna come back to me probably next week. When he said, Brandon, if you know that it doesn't sit right with you, or it doesn't look like it's gonna be done in the correct way, you call me, because he said, you call me and you let me know. So let me know, and then I'll come look at it and say, oh, you was right. Do it the right way. So I remember I got a whole lecture from it. Like, that was the only time this man ever talked in a soft tone to tell me what you did because of me, it was wrong. If you could have did it the right way, do it the right way.
Mm-hmm.
But I was scared. That's the only man on earth that I was afraid of. I'm not gonna even lie.
Let me tell you something. The Common Core bull crap. I'll tell you something right now. If I ever have kids, we doing math homework. 2 things. We're using cheat sheets and we're not showing our work.
No, bro.
The last time huh?
Shouldn't Uncle Brandon, bro. You and your math skills.
What happened to good old 2 + 2 is 4? What happened to that?
They still do it, just in elementary now.
After my check, good old 2 + 2 was 4. That's the end of it. Boom. Nowadays, this Common Core crap. What the hell is that?
Oh, brother, I don't know, brother. You know what's crazy? I'm in coding boot camp, and most of my coding is math.
Mm-hmm.
Which is crazy. It's telling the computer to do math.
Then this new math crap.
Luckily, I'm good at math and I like math. But yeah, that's what it is. Shoot. Well, guys, I'm sorry because I just looked at the time.
Oh yeah.
We're about 10 minutes over, but we're gonna see y'all next week to pick up part 2 of this. I said part 2. Nah, we're gonna have a whole new show because my brother already got a part 2 because he asked Siri some stuff.
Yeah. This part 2 right now. Also, I'm gonna continue our little story here. Actually, the whole book of Exodus. I might go through the whole book. With each episode, perhaps.
Okay.
A little Bible story here, so definitely pick.
Well, that's supposed to be personal to me,
Oh, definitely.
Look, yeah, that's supposed to be personal to me, brother. It's supposed to be, not to everybody here.
Uh-huh.
Because look, brother. What if I get comfortable one day? I'm just messing with you. That just means I don't want to fall asleep on the show.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see you next time on the Trucker Spot. Have a great night, everybody.